Hi, sir. Sir, I'd like to talk to you about your auto insurance. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to ZomBo's Face. I mean ZomBoland Gaming. I am once again in the corner because things have changed in the base, and I don't want to tell you about them until I get done with the intro. But anyway, welcome back to ZomBoland Gaming. I am Zombo Skater, and that is my boot. Hey, oh, can we go up? Up, right. Hey, there we go. Now we're looking at my view. Welcome back to ZomBoland Gaming. What an intro. We are back, and as you can see, some things have changed about the room. One, we have a fireplace. I love fireplaces. So I have, in between episodes, gone through and added in all of the interior walls and the basement. So let's take a little quick trip around the base real fast before we get on into today's stuff and things. So this is going to be kind of like a bar, tavern-ish kind of area. That's what I'm envisioning here. And then the bar will actually be right here, complete with kegs and stuff like that. This will be the entrance for the barkeep, and then over here will be the entrance into the kitchen area. So we got a nice big old fireplace in here. I want to, with Create, I want to do something where we can actually make this bar spin and maybe potentially make the cauldron spin as well. I think that would be pretty cool and unique and nifty and make it look like a stew's actually cooking. But yeah, we're gonna have, using Mr. Crayfish, I think is the mods we're gonna use. Let's go at Mr. Crayfish here. So he's got all sorts of like couches and cabinets and let me see, can we get to him? Yeah, see, kitchen counter stuff and things. So this is going to be the big one. Kitchen sinks and ovens and stoves and fridges. So we're going to actually have what looks like a realistic kitchen inside Minecraft that is usable. So that's going to be pretty awesome. And then right back here, we're going to have a bunch of spice racks and storage racks, and we'll put all of our food-related items in here. And then if we come around, we're not going to go downstairs yet because that's where most of the things we're going to do today are. But we're going to come outside, and I have completed where the animals are going to be. So now we actually have our little animal area. So the horses are going to be here. We're going to have just 2 horses, one in each one of these pens. I even gave them little cauldrons to drink water out of. And then we've got just a little bit of like drawerage over here just to put like horse armor, saddles, things like that over there. And then of course I have a couple on here. These, unfortunately, these shelves aren't usable, which is kind of a disappointment, but they look kind of cool. And then you can see where the hay loft is above, so we can toss some hay down for the animals to eat. And then on the other side is where we're just going to keep a couple pigs, sheep, cows, chickens, things like that. Just a couple other animals just around. And as you can see, I got a little milk bucket here, but that's basically the same setup. So we can just put things that are animal related in here for safekeeping. And once again, another little spot for us to drop down some hay for the animals. And if we walk all the way around here, now when we go up to the balcony, we actually have a working hay loft. So here we go. So we can actually see on down. I think that turned out really nifty nice, especially along with our little hay loft mechanism thing here, our little crane. That is the word for it. What would be a Zombo episode if I didn't learn how to word a little bit? So yeah, so there's the animal barn. Nothing has changed about the storage building where we are currently actually doing... you know what? Let's go in here first. So yeah, these are the 2 little rooms that I was talking about. Not sure what we're going to do here. It's going to be some sort of smaller mod that doesn't require much space for like mechanisms and things like that. We'll just have 2 here. Maybe something that's clothing related or something like that where we can just kind of set up a little workshop for specific mods. And then if we come across over here, once again, nothing has really changed over here other than I swapped around the stressometer and the speedometer. But we are actually sitting pretty sweet for a bunch of loot. Let's just grab this out since we're already here and toss them in here. I mean, look at all these ores we have. So much tin and osmium and everything. And grab out some coal. Kabam, kabam. I wonder how soon these are going to be emptied out. These have been going for quite a while now. Like, let's look up in the barrels. Yeah, we still have quite a bit of ore to process. That's absolutely amazing. And that's all still from that one trip that I made. Ooh, it is getting nighttime. There's an Enderman. Enderman, get off my damn porch there. Oh God, how about I don't look at him? All right, so now we come into the living quarters, which actually is where my bed is. There's nothing in the bedroom but my bed, but now I am forced to have to leave the confines and safety of the downstairs tavern area to go to sleep. But yeah, here's what the fireplace looks like upstairs. Just a nice little simple, tidy fireplace. Nothing too fancy. And then we come around a hallway that this leads out to our balcony where I have my sniper position to take care of mini boss guys that keep showing up unannounced. And then we've got two little smaller rooms. I think what I'm going to do here is one of these rooms is going to be a storage for all my clothing items. And then another room is going to be a storage for tools and weapons. And I think that's what we're going to do with these two rooms. And then inside this room, I'm going to make a library. So we'll have anything book related, including all like lecterns and stuff like that. We're going to put inside this room. Then anything that has to do with like making books, crafting books, blueprint books, schematics, maps, all that sort of stuff is going to go up here. And then in this area, I don't know what I want to do. No idea, because, you know, real world blueprints and stuff like that, there's not too many that like show the attic space, because, you know, people store stuff up there, but they don't really use it for anything other than that. But we have so much free space that wasn't on my schematic from that Dungeons and Dragons map that, yeah, we have this whole attic here. And then if we come over here, up this ladder, we have, yeah, an absolutely ginormous area for doing whatever the hell we want to up here. No idea yet. I think I may do some sort of wizardry, magic-y kind of thing up here potentially, since we have all the space for it, and we can like set up stuff to practice with. And then of course we got our little balcony out here, and that didn't change one little bit. So that is all the upstairs stuff and things. Now, let us head outside, actually, before we go down into the basement. Can I get out the door, please? These boots that I am wearing are absolutely obnoxious. All right, so let's head outside and around the bend, and hopefully we don't get attacked by anything. So around the back, I've actually set up a little balcony here, which actually looks really darn much better than I thought it was. But as you can tell, we've got some windows there. So the basement actually sticks out a tiny little bit into the land, and I had to kind of cover it. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna stick just a big old dirt mound on it. No. I'm gonna make a little porch, balcony, whatever you want to call it, thingy-majigger. And I think we might lead this down into like a boat dock. I think that would be really cool, like a little boat dock that automatically delivers boats. And then I started slowly. I can't stand the way Minecraft generates the terrain with lots of dirt underneath the grass or whatnot. So I'm slowly going through and changing out all the dirt for stone, which of course, just like our building, I will slowly start adding in detail work. Like you can see here, I've started adding a little bit of mossy and andesite and rocky stone and whatnot, just to give it that texture and feel. I still have to do a whole bunch of it. But yeah, our land kind of starts to tilt down here, so I needed to do something to cover up the basement. So I think that looks really nice. All right, now finally, let's get on to the basement, which is where most of the stuff and things I did have occurred. Boom, boom, boom. Hi, Enderman guy. Don't look at him. Although I do need to look at him. I need Ender Pearls. Should we fight the Enderman? Hey, come down here, you big butt. Oh, hello. Ow, he can get me. Come here. Where'd you go? Come back here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello? Hi, sir, I'd like to talk to you about your auto insurance. Ah, crap. He went away, didn't he? Where'd he go? We'll fight him another day. The stupid fire aspect thing is kind of terrible. So yes, I need to move this lantern. I just realized it's right in your head's way. But yes, here is our downstairs to our basement, which is a nice big old area. And as you can see, I moved all of our stuff and things over here from our upstairs, including all of our little create stuff that we've been dealing with, just so we can see what we've been working on. And then around here kind of ducks down. And then here you can see those windows that were on the outside. So we're going to use this primarily for machines and bigger mod stuff, but also for this wall right here, you can kind of see my bulk storage sticking out. And then I've used a cobblestone facade, which facades are actually relatively easy to make for this facade. So let me see, where did I make that at? Is the cobblestone one, cobblestone right here. This is not the one I made. I made a different one. What is the name of this mod right here? Integrated. Oh, it's integrated dynamics. Of course it is. At integrated this one right here. Here we go. Integrated facade. So it's literally just 4 slime balls and a crystallized mineral chunk. And then all you do from there is it gives you this blue one, and then just whatever block you want to make it, you just put that facade and the block you want to make it, boom, and it crafts it for you. And what's cool about this is our cable, our logic cable, is actually going into that facade. So that's how we have our terminal is just chilling here. And now we have access to all of our stuff. Plus I have a way to come in here if I need to and kind of go through all the chests. Plus I have room to add more chests. And what I want to do is I want to add a bunch of bulk storage along this wall. And then that way we have all the storage needs that we ever need to deal with. And I have a way to get to it, but it's all hidden. So all we have is the terminal, which is freaking awesome and amazing. I think that's going to be a really, really good thing for us. So yeah, that's kind of all the stuff and things I've been doing off camera. But what I want to focus on today is create. We want to finish up create as much as possible. But before we do that, let's go ahead and do some of the other quest line stuff and things just to kind of, get ahead on some of the other stuff that's also going to benefit us in the meantime, like diamond backpacks and diamond chests. But first, yeah, buddy, I killed 50 zombies. Woohoo! I need to kill the ender dragon and the wither. Yes, I must do. All right, so let's go ahead and get on to getting started. Do we really want to worry about this? Nah, because that's all power, and we're going to do a different kind of power today, so forget that. Silent gear. Yes, let's get the blueprint books. That way we can take all the blueprints that are in my storage and stick them into one blueprint book. So what do we need? We need template boards, which require stripped wood and flint, and we need a gold ingot, any kind of wool, and a book. So we can do that. Let's go and grab a gold ingot out of right here. And then we needed, do I have, oh, you know what? I have stripped logs right here, don't I? For our create stuff and things. Stripped logs, heck yeah. And then this is what I love about modded Minecraft is having all your storage available to you right here. So then a book, and then it said flint. Boom, nailed it, got it. And then we needed a wool, and we can use, I think, any kind of wool, right? I hope so. And then let's go back into, we can actually just craft this right here. So the template was 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Oh, that gives us 6. Psh, we only, actually, you know what? We're going to need these for some other things. Hey, these will do for now. Nice. All right, bam. And then how was it? It was like this, and it was like this, and like this. Ha ha ha! Blueprint book. We got it. All right, so the blueprint book should be just like I'm thinking it's going to be, and we should be able to open it on up and stick all of our blueprints in here. So if I click on here and go blueprint, and then we can grab all of these. Oh, come on, come out of the inventory. This is the only thing I'm finding is a little bit cursed in this mod pack is takes things a little bit slowly to open up inside our inventory. But yes, look at that. That's so much better. Does that not go in there? What is this? Oh, it's a blueprint package. Oh, okay. Well, let's open this on up. Bam! Hoo-wee! Oh, that was great. Look at all those stuff and things for us. Perfect. Now we got all these blueprints. Haha! Away you go. Back into there. So this is something else I noticed. Look at this. It's not going into the actual inventory. It's going to the crafting table. So silly. Perfect. Nailed it. Aced it. I don't need to look at it. I just get all the resources. So now what I'm going to do in the off time is I'm just going to create all these blueprints. You can tell how they're made. It's literally just blueprint paper, sticks, and then what item you would need to make the items in regular Minecraft. It's not that different, right? The crossbow, you got blueprint papers and 3 sticks, makes a crossbow, so on and so forth. That's pretty standard, pretty easy to deal with. Why do I not have... Oh. Wait, what? What? Why is this... That's not made. We'll have to do that later. That's interesting that that's not made. And so that's silent gear done. We'll worry about all this salvager and all this stuff at a later date. That is not the focus of today. Why do we have an exclamation point, though? Oh, it's just saying create your own handle, which we've already done. Ah, okay. We've already done the handle. There we go. Basic storage. Oh, here's where we're going to get some changes. We're going to do a diamond chest and a diamond backpack. So what I need to do is make sure my backpack is clear, get all of these out of there, and then we need to remove our backpack. Do we have a gold chest imaging? Gold. Maybe it's under oak. No, it should pop up with gold. We have an iron one. You know what? Let's go ahead and do one of these. And then we've got gold. Let's grab out the gold. And then let's grab out some diamonds are forever. Okay, boom, boom. Nailed it. We can just do this all in here, Nathan, like before. Oh, I wonder if this is going to give us 4 slots. Oh, that'd be sweet. Oh, we need to do the gold upgrade first. Grab that. And then grab the diamonds. Good grief, we just spent 16 diamonds. Yeah, boy. All right, I want to see just how much this backpack does for us. Shift, right click. 5? We get 5 slots? Oh, we're going to have to do some upgrades big time. That is epic. Oh, I like it. Still with the sorting, but we can have 5. Wait, ooh, pickup upgrade? Oh, I can turn the pickup upgrade on and off. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, that's cool. Why do we have all of this stuff in our... Let's grab... Would you go to my... There we go. Go to my inventory. Perfect. All right, so let's go in here. And, yeah, we're going to need to place this, like, right here. And then we need to get out a... what do they call them? The item filter thingy-majigger. Item. Do I have any? I have 6. Haha, it's like I'm prepared for stuff and things. And we'll go, boop, look at that. That's added to the system now. And how much did this... Whoa, that's so much more storage. Oh, yeah, we're going to need to put a stack upgrade on this. Oh, this has 3 upgrades. Oh, my goodness. How much did our storage increase to? 12, 11, 4, 5, 6. What was it before? That doesn't seem like it added all that many spots. I can't get out of here. 12, 11, 4, 56. Huh, that's interesting. It doesn't seem like it changed at all. Is that the max capacity? Oh, it went into my inventory. Is that the max capacity, or do I need to, like, toss something in there for it to update? Maybe that's the thing. Like, if we go boom. Oh, yeah, look at that. Now we're at 218. Perfect. That's amazing. Okay, let's toss all of you in here. Boom. What are these? Piston extension poles. Hey, I needed those for create stuff and things. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and get all that done. Oh, we got some upgrades. Netherite chest? You're not gonna get that anytime soon now, are we? Okay, so we'll same thing. I'm gonna do all these upgrades off camera because we already know how to do these upgrades, right? You click on them, you need an upgrade thingamajigger, and you just surround it by whatever item you need. I won't use them until next episode though, and we'll see together just exactly what they're used for. Not gonna, you know what? I'm gonna take all these links off so we don't have stuff in our way as we're doing the episode today. Trash cans. This one should be easy enough. 3 stone, 5 cobble, and a chest. We can do that. So, stone. Conveniently, cobblestone also pops up for that. Not cracked stone. There's stone. And then we just need a boring old regular chest. Is that a sophisticated one? Nope, that's a regular one. There we go. Why do I keep backing out of the crafting menu? Tisk, tisk. Boom. Boom. And a boom, which is going to be good because that means we can actually start, like, getting rid of stuff. So we'll stick this right here. Oh, look at that. Does it have an animation? Oh, it doesn't have an animation. Oh, so we can filter out things to either guarantee that they trash or that they don't trash. Oh, that means we could also hook it up to here and have it auto trash our items for us. Because do you see that? It's got like just a one single slot, but if we filter out the items, we could tell it freaking get rid of all of this all the time. And then when we toss our stuff into our inventory, it'll just go away. Oh, that's beautiful. Like, let's see. Let's just get rid of 1 stone. And it's gone. Nice. Okay, so we've got the trash can done. Ultimate trash can. Oh, I need to make one of each. I need to make a fluid trash can and an energy trash can. What do those take? Fluid trash can is a bucket. Energy trash can is redstone. We can do this. Okay, so I just need a bucket. And we'll just grab a bucket. And we need some redstone. Redstoney. We got that. Nailed it. Okay, so we're going to grab 2. No, we don't need the chests anymore. No chest. We just need this. We need this right here. And can I have my stone, please? Thank you. Okay, so boom. There's that one. What is that? It's a void upgrade? Ooh, that's the get rid of things upgrade. Okay. So what is this trash can? Let's stick you right here. Energy trash can. Oh, so I could dump energy. So when I'm connected to some sort of RF thing. And then this, I could pump liquids into it. Oh, does it get rid of my bucket? I want to see if this gets rid of my bucket. Oh, so I wonder if I have to either attach a pipe to this or if I can just like, if I have moo cow juice or something. Like, let's see. Let's go back to a bucket. Can I delete things, please? Bucket. Let's grab the moo juice out of the moo juice bucket and see if we open this up. Oh, it does. Oh, that's freaking cool. Plus, I'm assuming if I pipe something to it, it'll delete stuff. Hey, look at that. Tootsie joined us. That's one of my friends there. Perfect. Okay, all right. So trash can is done. Nailed it. Aced it. Not going to worry about this. NBT and you looking to create virtual storage using refined storage or applied energistics too. Those are both great ways to upgrade your storage, but it is important to talk about NBT items and the best way to store them. NBT items are items with extra tags attached to them. So like, we'll just ignore all this. I don't need to read through all of that. I can explain it myself. Boom, 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 boom. Let's grab that. So if we come into here and like, let's look at some of our swords, right? So if I was to make just a regular basic Minecraft sword with these right here. No, that's got base lifesteal. All of these have MBT tags, and that's like that 6% base crit chance. Or if it's slightly damaged like this one, that damage amount is going to be a specific tag on it. So it wouldn't, well, none of these are going to stack anyway because they're all single stack items. But like, I wonder if any of these facets or gems maybe. Yeah, see how these are stacking? Some of these may potentially get used in a certain way that causes some sort of usage amount. They're stackable items, but once you use them a little bit, they won't stack because they've got a different MBT tag. So we're going to have to make sure we understand that as we're trying to sift our storage out. So that's all well and good. Okay, so that's done with storage. Not worried about applied energistics. Farming. Oh, we can do these ones. Okay, cooking for blockheads. So this is the next version up of our cooking book. 2 diamonds, 2 crafting tables, and the cooking for blockheads book. So we've already got the diamonds. So cooking, yeah, right here, cooking. And then we need crafting. Crafting tables. Do we have 2 Minecraft tables? We do. Okay, kabam, kabam, put those away. Kabam, kabam, put that away. Kabam, kabam. Oh, yeah. Now we are... What did I just toss? Oh, the ultimate trash can. The ultimate trash can. What does this one look like? Oh, we can toss everything into this trash can. I'm amazed that gave that as a reward. I mean, that's awesome. Forget all 3 of those. We've got that one. Okay, so this book... Okay. Hey, I can make toast out of bread. Ooh, does the toast do better? Let's see. I want to... Oh, so I need to cook bread in a furnace to make toast. Oh, okay, that's cool. So, okay, this probably just has more recipes. I'm assuming that's just the deal with this book. Can craft food using the things... Oh, okay. Okay, so if it's not fire related, then we could cook this in our inventory right here. Dank 3. Press shift for info. Press 0 to change pickup mode. Current pickup mode, none. Press I to change use type. Current use type, bag. What is this? Not gonna look at it. Don't have time. We'll get into that later. I have no idea what that even was. I'm just gonna ignore that it exists altogether. Okay, new stuff and things. Oh, give me more diamonds. I like it. Oh, the best thing since sliced bread. Betty White was born before sliced bread. She sure was. Okay, so this is like our cooking station. Cooking table. Here we go. So we need any kind of stone, terracotta, and then that book. Okay, so let's go terracotta, terracotta. I am caps locks raging on the terracotta. I just need a regular terracotta. Kabam. Actually, we can just go like this. Book. and I needed my book, and then I need a spoon. Dude, look at us just totally obliterating all of these quests. Bam! Now we got ourselves a cooking table. What does this look like? Oh, it looks like a little like stovetop grill thing. Perfect. Select an item on the right to see its recipe. Okay, so it's just kind of like another form of this. We'll have to see if we can like put a fireplace or something underneath this. Dank storage. I'm getting these little chunks. I get these little chunks whenever I break all of these logic cables. I'm getting these chunk thingies as well for some of that stuff. That's interesting. Okay. So that's just basically our cooking is now all set up and ready to go. And then we can come down in here and do all of these different cooking things to start making cooking even easier. I love it. I like it. I want some more of it. Okay, so we can probably do this. Iron, gold, and diamond fishing poles, because what do they take? Just 2 of the ore, and then string and a stick. We can do this. Okay, so stick, we're going to need 1, 2, 3 of them bad boys, and we need some stringo, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nailed it. Got it. Okay, we need some iron. All of these things are kind of just quality of life upgrades, really, when it comes down to it. Like, I don't need an iron fishing pole. I don't need a gold fishing pole currently. I will go do some of this stuff and thing. But basically, I think these are just basically better durability is what I'm going to assume these all do. So let's kind of look up in the quest book and see what they say. Nothing. They say absolutely nothing. Let's just go ahead and get our rewards, and then we'll look at them. So it doesn't say anything about them. It doesn't say that they're better at doing this or that. It doesn't say they have more durability or anything. Okay. We'll have to figure that out later. I'm going to assume the higher up your fishing pole of the better items you're going to catch. Potentially treasures that you're going to catch. We'll go with that one and pretend like we know what we're talking about. Okay, I think mystical agriculture, productive bees, basic power. We're not going to get into any of this today. I want to get into Art Nouveau. I think we're going to do that 2 episodes from now because I really want to get create machines going, and this is the bulk of our episode today. So, we're going to get through all of these right here, well, minus the deployer and the adjustable chain gear drive, because this requires this, and this we can't get till we get up into this. But we do need super glue for the very, very last thing that I'm going to work on today. But that requires some of this stuff. So let's just go ahead and get on into it. And we've got our chest over here. This one is holding our extra parts that we had already, which actually... Does this have... I'm doing wild things. No, I need to make a mechanical press before that will work. So, okay, let's go ahead and do that. So, we need to... You know what? Let's just take all of this out of here. And open up our Super Whamadai new diamond backpack. Bam. Take all of this out of here. And I probably could have just broken the chest, if you know what I mean. And made this just instantly go into my backpack. But I am a dum-dum. Yep, there we go. And kabam, kabam, kabam. All right, so this is going to get us into the kind of the last real stuff and things of that is not what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to go into here. Thank you very much. This is going to get us into the last stuff and things that we need to do before starting to make some actual mechanisms. Like we're going to make an improved crushing machine to get us the ore doubling. Not in this episode. I'm going to build it off camera and then explain it in the next episode because I'm going to need some more resource side to make it happen. But we are going to build a final project today that will then also lead into something for next episode as well. But let's get on into it. Enough flibber flabber jawing around. Mechanical harvester. The harvester will harvest any crops it goes over if it has a connected inventory. The items will be stored in it. So we saw some of this connected inventory stuff right... where is it at? It is, we haven't seen it yet, have we? I thought we had. Linear chassis, funnel, basin, sail, blah, 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 blah. No, we haven't done the storage stuff yet. Is that down here? No. No, it's not. Portable storage interface. There it is. So it's going to be once we get up into brass stuff and things. So we need to get some moving on. So we won't be able to necessarily do this now, but we will have the availability to build these things because all it requires is andesite alloy, 2 iron plates, and an aluminum casing, which do we even have any aluminum casings? Do we? We sure as heck don't. Oh, and I put my strip logs away in here. Strippity loggity doozles. Bam, there we go. Okay, let's make some andesite casing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we need our andesite alloys, which we happen to have exactly 12. Oh, boy. Oh, I really, really, really want to build stuff and things out of these. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay, all right. So it said mechanical, 2 alloy, 2 of the iron plates, and we need iron plates, which we need iron nuggets. Okay, let's just stick all these in here and do one of these motions. Kabam. And then one of these motions. Oh, look at us making all the andesite alloy in the world. Yeah, all 30. Not very much of it. Okay. Iron plates. Don't we have some of those? Yes, we do. And then an andesite casing, right? Where'd that go? Right there. Mechanical harvester. So this thing is really cool. So with these radial chassis, we're going to be able to stick one of these bad boys like on this or on one of the linear chassis. And that little bad boy is going to roll around and harvest the crops underneath it. And if we put a deployer that we can't make today but will eventually make on like the backside of it, say, it'll harvest it, collect into storage, and then if it's a seed, we can pop the deployer to plant the seed back over again. And this thing will just go rolling around. It will only harvest and plant if the thing is gone or fully grown up. So look at that thing. That's so freaking cool. It's like a little lawnmower. Excellent. Nailed it. Bam, got it. No rewards from that whatsoever. So the mechanical plow. The plow will destroy any non-solid block, turn dirt into farmland, and launch entities without doing damage. If it has a connected inventory, the items will be stored in it. Will destroy a non-solid block. Let's go ahead and ponder this. That is not what I wanted to do to ponder this. I need this. W. So this is going to be the same thing for the plow, the drill, and the saw, and the harvester. You'll see kind of it just goes blip, 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 and just scoops them on up and puts them on into storage. That is kind of a unique, cool item. I like it. So andesite alloy, and that is easy enough to make. Let's go. I totally wasn't paying attention to how this was made, by the way. I am just winging it. I wung it right. Ooh-wee. Look at it. Looks like a little conveyor. It's like, yeah, it's got like a little conveyor belt scoopy thing. So it's going to scoop and go right into inventory. I like it. We are going to utilize the crap out of all of these. Okay, mechanical saw is just, it kind of looks like a saw blade almost with an iron ingot in the middle. So boop, boop, and boop, boop, boop. Oh, that is too many of the boopy boops. I booped too many times. Oh, this thing actually looks just like the saw. That is, hello. Can we please connect where like I can actually see you? Oh, it went into my backpack. Of course it did. Saw, hello, saw. I'm gonna put you right here, sir. Ooh, meow, meow, meow. Yeah, that looks exactly like this one right here. What's it called? The saw for, no, is it not called a saw? No, it's the stone cutter block. Stone cutter block? Right? Yeah, look, it looks exactly the same. Just with the andesite casing instead. Interesting. Okay. So they, what, hello? Hello? Did you go in my backpack? Oh, there it is, right there. So yeah, so we'll be able to cut logs, and then we'll be able to cut planks. It essentially is going to do everything the stone cutter does, but for wood. So we'll make logs into planks, planks into slabs. I think we can also make sticks and stuff like that out of it. But for sure, the planks and the slabs, and that's going to be super important later date. Very, very handy to have. But all it needs is you saw underneath it, and we can place it in a different way. Boom, boom, Let's place you like right here like this. You can see it's got an input for a shaft, so we can actually turn this just like the rope pulley and all those sort of things, and have it set up to where we can have a conveyor belt kind of style system, turning logs into planks, planks into slabs, so on and so forth. So that's going to be really super awesome. What is going on? That is my party team create. We'll have to go see Tootsie in a second here too. Okay, mechanical drill. So this is like an automatic miner for us. So we can either set up like a cobblestone generator and have it just constantly plowing the cobblestone in front of us to get us free cobblestone or stone or obsidian or whatever, or we can set it up on that cart system, the cart assembler, and make a mine cart with storage and drills, and just have it tunnel forever for us and get us all the loot without us having to do anything. So this requires 3 andesite alloy, an iron ingot, and an andesite casing. Ba-boom. Was it like this? And then like this? I have horrible memory. And so once again, this is going to need power as well, so just shafted right into it. But, ooh, it looks just like a tunneler. Look at that. It's actually more of like a boring machine, which I guess essentially it is, because that's tunneling out stuff. It's a boring machine. It's not boring. It is an awesome, exciting machine, but it's boring. If you get my drift. Oh, Jesus Christ, kill me. All right, so that is all said and done. Now, the deployer, like I said, is going to require an electron tube and this brass hand. We are not up into brass stuff and things yet, so cannot do that, unfortunately. Encased chain drive. So we need 3 iron nuggets and an andesite casing. This is going to be easy to do. If I can get into my backpack. Good grief. Where did all my iron nuggets go? Didn't I make iron nuggets? Did I just make 1? 1, 2, 3. Hello? Hello? There we go. All right, so what was it again? Oh, God. Encased drive. Right here, encased chain drive, 3 iron nuggets, plus that in, kaboom, boom. So this thing is really freaking sweet. So if we look at the thing, it says the chain drive can be linked with others in any direction as long as they are touching. They will relay the rotation sideways. So where this is going to become into a benefit is, let's make another one real fast. It was 1, 2, 3, and a casing. Like, no, was it not that? I thought it was that. Encased drive. It was that. Wait, what? Why is you not? Why you no build? Why you no build? Andesite casing, 3 iron nuggets. Move items. Andesite casing. Oh, that is why. We're getting ticked. We'll be right back. Well, I don't know what just happened there, but we got booted. The wonderful parts about having a server in modded Minecraft and servers don't get along too well. Let's get back to what we were doing. It looks like Tootsie said he didn't RTP, and we've been noticing that RTP is causing a lot of problems for us, just because of loading all the chunks. But okay, there we go. So 2 encased drives, you see how they're connected together. So normally, if we were to put, something powering into this chain and something powering into this chain, there's a good chance we're going to be driving it 2 different directions. But with this, we'll be able to power things whichever, like whatever's coming in this way. Like say this is rotating clockwise. Technically, if there's a sprocket, like if we had 2 cogs, like do I have cogs in my thingamajigger like this, right? So if we had 2 cogs. These 2 cogs, if this one's going clockwise, the force is going to make this one go counterclockwise, right? Which we necessarily don't want. So what this is going to do for us is if this is going clockwise coming in, the top one will also be going clockwise, which is freaking sweet. So we'll be able to set these up in order to do a direction that we actually want and chain a whole bunch of things together, which is pretty slick if you ask me. Let's go ahead and grab these out, and we're just going to kind of toss these on the wall right there. Nice and done and dusted. And now we're on to the next part. So create. Let's get back into this. Rude that my server knocked me out. We'll start up with gantry carriage. So gantry carriage is how we're going to make an elevator to go up and down. So we'll be able to set up a storage system. So we'll have our drill set up way down below. mining cobblestone and andesite and a whole bunch of other stuff for us, spinning it into a storage unit that will be on a carriage on a timer, and then the carriage will come up and then dump our items into our current storage. So we won't even have to go down below to mine. We could just let the system run in the background. It's gonna be freaking epic. So the gantry carriage can be attached to gantry shafts, and if the shaft is rotating, it will move the carriage along. Go figure. So we need a casing, a slab, and a cogwheel. We can do this. So where did my cogs go? Cog, casing, and I have a slab. Boom. See, these are so much easier to build. They're so much cheaper to build than in the other create mods that I've done. Now, where can I attach this? It's not letting me attach it anywhere. Maybe I need to like put it up on top of something? Why won't you let me attach you? Do I need to hold W to ponder? Let's ponder why it won't let me attach it. Oh, okay, so I need to do the shafts. So let's go ahead and make a gantry shaft a little fast so we can see how this works. That is not what I wanted. I wanted it in here, and we're going to go gantry without the W or Q or whatever I put. So 2 andesite alloy and a redstone dust. We can easily do that. Redstone dust, 2 andesite alloy. Maybe it was this way. It was. Ooh, it gives us 8 of them. Heck yeah. Way to go, Idaho. Let's just go ahead and put it this way like this. Oh, they look like little barber poles. How cute. Okay, boom. There we go. So you can see it needs a little bit of power mechanism coming into it. And then we can go weep, 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 up and down. And on the face of this, we actually kind of need to put this like right. Ooh, it's in my backpack. We need to put this right here. Sure, that'll work. Yeah, see, it's got the sticky side on it. So we can actually stick stuff to this, like radial chassis, linear chassis, regular blocks, whatever we want to. That is freaking epic. I love it. That is freaking so cool. Okay, so the gantries are done. Moving on, encased fans. Oh, these are awesome. So we'll be able to use fans for moving mobs, for moving items, and specifically for items, to move items into water, or move items into lava to do one of two things. Either lava to cook the items, or water to basically filter the items into other ingredients. So this is a shaft, a casing, and a propeller, which is andesite alloy, and 4 iron plates. We got this, no problem. So 4 iron plates, and I said andesite alloy, right? Yep, there goes the propeller, and then a casing. And what did it need? Encased fan. Encased fan is right here. Move it in shaft. There we go. So these are directional dependent. You can make them suck air or blow air. So you have to be aware of that when you're connecting them into a rotational shaft, that depending on, I don't know if it's clockwise, counterclockwise, we'll figure that out when it comes time, but you can make it go clockwise or counterclockwise. And just like a real fan in real life, if I was to take a rotational fan that's blowing air on me and wire it up the other direction, it will now start blowing air the backside of the fan, which will technically be sucking, right? So you can actually use that in real life situations to like set up like a vacuum system to like suck a label onto an arm to then stick a label onto a machine. I know that one specifically because I put them on tires that way. Or you can, you know, blow it to blow stuff off, like, you know, in your computer, right? You're sucking the hot air out of your computer and blowing the air out. Cool. Cool beans. We talked about rearwood stuff. Gearboxes. All right, we've already seen me make gearboxes because we've got a gearbox on our water system there, and they are pretty cheap to make. Let me see. Where is it at? Why won't it show me? Gearbox. How do I make the gearbox? Hello? Oh, it's 4 cogs and an andesite casing. Boom. So, ooh, we need some cogwheels. Cogwheels are made with 1 stick and a plank, right? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? I don't think we need this many. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, shafts. We need shafts. Shaft. Okay, 1, 2, whoop, 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 3, 4. Here we go. Bam. So, hello? I made 5 of them. 5. What did I say I needed? What are we doing? What am I making? Oh, gearbox. Gearbox is what we're making. And I'm assuming it's just a casing? Yes, yeah, gearbox. Whew, good grief. So the gearbox is going to allow us, unlike real life, this gearbox is a 4-way gearbox. So whatever way that we're putting an input, we can then take an output off of any of these sides, and it will be going the right direction for us, right? But then the nifty thing about these is if we take this gearbox and stick it into our crafting table, it'll then make the vertical gearbox. So like if we stick this on the wall here, you can see now we can take an input into the top, and then it only lets us take it out one side. So it's kind of like basically just it's 90-degree turned, vertically 90-degree turned gearbox. So we'll be able to just make gearboxes, and then if we need them, toss them in a crafting table to turn them into vertical gearboxes. So this is going to allow us to take any of the rotational force and spit it into a direction that we need, since the shafts don't bend, just like in real life. So that's pretty epic and awesome. Now a clutch will stop any rotation if a red signal is applied. So this will be like, if we have our water wheels going and we want them to stop, we could put a clutch in the way, and then we could throw a lever, and then the water wheels would keep spinning, but anything on the other side. So like maybe we have too many things on our system and we want to make sure we separate out certain parts of our system, almost like circuit breakers, so that way we don't overload our system as we're using it, kind of deal. So these are going to be nice and easy to make. Casing, shaft, and a redstone dust. So redstone dust, shaft, and a casing. Kaboom. These things look pretty nifty as well. I kind of like how these look. So you can see if we make a lever real fast, do we have any cobbly knobbly on us? Of course not. Why would we have cobbly knobbly? You know, we already might have levers pre-made. Lever we do, sure enough. Kabam, kabam. And then you'll see as we put a redstone signal to it, now you get the redstone red that you always see on machines. And so that just lets us know that, boom, it's turned off, and now anything on one side of this won't be rotating, whereas the other side still will be, and then boom, rotation going through. Super, super easy and awesome. And then the last thing in here is going to be the gear shift. So the gear shift will reverse the rotation. So this is going to be great for the gantry, right? Because we're going to want the gantry to go up and down. So we can put a gear shift on it, and then one way that it's powered, it'll move, say, the gantry down. And then when we flip the lever, the gantry will go back up. Or if we use like a timer circuit, when it hits the timer circuit and toggles a T flip-flop, which we'll get into those because we're going to use them, like a toggle flip-flop, then it'll like toggle the gear shift and it'll go back up. And that looks like it's almost the same thing as the clutch, just with a cogwheel instead. Kaboom, cogwheel, little bit of redstone-y dust, and a casing, and kabam, and this looks exactly the same, just kind of powered in a different direction. And this is going to work the same similar way. Did I bring all those levers with me? Why would I have? Grab this bad boy out right here and get it out of my inventory. Kaboom, kaboom, and boom, boom. And then you can see now it's the box is red. So that's just kind of how we can determine the difference. That's a clutch. That's a gear shift. Whoo-wee! So that's like the mid-tier basics of Create. Now we're going to get into the really fun things. So the only stuff we're going to work on today is, one, we're going to grab, well, we need to make the press. So let's make the mechanical press real fast. That is a shaft, a casing, and a block of iron. A block of iron. Oh, that's so expensive. Block of iron, boom, and a shaft, boom, boom, boom. So this we can actually, oh, wait! Look at all those I got complete. Oh, bad boy, bajamba, mamba going on here. So you know what? We're gonna grab this basin out right here, because we're gonna need this for the next thing. We're gonna grab, I think it is copper and zinc, I believe. Where's some zinky? Zinky. There you are, zinky slinky. And we need this basin. And we don't need these gantry shafts anymore. And we need the blaze burner. And we need some logerinos. So this is what we were trying to do in the last episode. Put our little blaze burner down here. And our little thingamajigger-bam down there. And then one of these bad boys right here. And this still isn't going to work because I don't have any rotational power, mind you. Oh no, Tootsie was shot by a skeleton. But so with this setup, right, if we have power coming into here, this little thing is almost like, think of like the hammer, right? The hammer that we can put like an ingot into our inventory with a hammer and it craft it into a plate. Same difference here. If we were to put like 9 ingots in here, we'd like smush them into a block sort of deal. But with the blaze burner, if we were to put our copper and zinc ingots in here and then light this blaze burner up, when this thing gets up to the appropriate amount of heat with the power going in, it's going to go boom and smash a reno and turn that into brass ingots for us. Oh, that's gonna be amazing and awesome. Or maybe it's the mixer. Am I? I might have just completely. Hold on, brass. Let's look this up again. Brass. Oh, it's with a mixer. I'm an idiot. Oh, okay. All right. Disregard everything I said. So. No. We'll mix it. We'll mix it, not smash it. But the same thing still applies. This will make iron plates and other stuff. Like if we go into the let's get out of that mixer and right click on the JEI. You can see we can take glistening melons, heat it up, and it's gonna make mundane potions, and we can make gas tiers, and we can take facade and a mixer and make a facade, and I mean we can do all of 1,544 automated shapeless crafting recipes with this mixer. Oh boy, but that's not what we wanted. We wanted the press. We wanted the mechanical. That is not how you spell that at all. Mechanical press. Let's right click on that bad boy. Yeah, here's where I was talking about. See, if you take a whole bunch of redstone blocks, you can compress them into compressed blocks. You can craft facades. You can smush liquid down, like honey down into honey blocks. You can take, see, I explained it right. Plates. You can take ingots into plates. Oh boy, redeemed. I'm redeemed. Okay, whew. So that's all done. And now we got our mixer. So the brass is going to be the next thing we're going to do. But this is what I needed for today. Super glue can be used to attach blocks to each other to move them with pistons or other means. So it's just 2 slime balls, an iron plate, and an iron nugget. And do I have the slime balls on me? Why would I? Of course I don't. The last item of today, and I don't have it on me. Slime balls like this. And then we go into our crafting menu, and it's 2 slime balls and an iron plate and a nugget. And a nugget? Yes, super glue. So this thing is supposed to have like a durability of uses, but I've always noticed in every mod pack I've ever played with Create, this doesn't get used up. So basically, like with the linear bearing here, like see how it doesn't have a color on it? Boom, now it does. So now any blocks we stick together on this with the glue will be stuck to this block. So the windmills don't need to be glued to it. They're kind of designed to just work this way. But the block here, kind of the same thing with this, right? So this is already sticky. This is not. Boom. I technically now it's sticky. You can't see the sticky element, but technically now it's sticky. See how I've got this green mark? So anything that's in this box will be stuck to this sticky glue area, which is kind of cool. So yes, so super glue is kind of coming very, very handy for the last thing that I'm going to do today. And I'm going to do it off of camera because it's going to take me a while to set it up. Oh, but it's going to be a very, very awesome and a much needed piece to our little area here's puzzle. It's going to start I don't want to give any hints. No hints. There might be a hint on screen right now. But we are going to get building, and I shall be back once I am done building. Oh, waking up in this bed. Oh, that was such a good sleep. Whew, okay. Hey, what's going on over there? What's off in the distance? Let's go check it out. There's something in my front yard. Oh, look, it's peeking behind the trees. What is this? What the? Whoa! Look at this, a windmill. So this is what I built off of camera. This was the super secret project of the day, taking everything we learned about Create so far. And help, I'm lost. I'm lost in the prairie. We took everything we learned so far in Create, and we've made ourselves a ginormous windmill. So my goal with this, and we'll talk about how things work and stuff with this here in a second, but oh man, that actually, it looks a little bit fat and short because, well, Minecraft, I tried to do a hexagon like a real Dutch, a Netherlands windmill, did not work one little bit, so I ended up going with the typical Minecraft circle, but I'll put a picture up on screen real fast as my reference image for what I tried to kind of copy and get inspiration from for this, but I think it turned out all right, and my plan is I'm going to dot a couple of these around the terrain here, and we're going to utilize them for various functions. So So like in the Netherlands and in the Dutch area, right? I don't know if you guys all know about this, but the pumps are mainly used to pump out the water so that way they can keep the land where they can actually use it because they're so close to sea level, right? Hi, sheep. Are you interested in this lesson about the Danes? Okay, bye. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, so what we plan on doing with these is we're going to have like 3 of them, say, right? One of them, like this one right here, is going to be more for aesthetic purposes and just to supply power to our base. And then we'll have another one that I found, ouch, I found this right here. There's this kind of what kind of resembles a reservoir, right? So it's just this tiny little spot of water, and we can fill it in to make it higher. And then we'll put another windmill as a pumping station, and I have got to fix this terrain. It is wild, y'all. Let's get out of, I thought I fell. But yeah, we're gonna use another one as a kind of a pumping station, and we'll have it do any kind of fluid pumping. So it'll supply the power to all the machines that do pumping, and then we'll have another one for anything that has to kind of be milled down. We'll make it look like a grain silo, or a grain mill. But we'll actually take it and we'll turn it into anything that needs to be kind of crushed, right? Or milled down. And then this one we're going to utilize just for power. And I've got to do a lot of cleanup and a lot of detail work still. But yeah, I think it came out looking all right. It's kind of nicely proportioned compared to the blades. And then I put like the little green crest thingy up there that we kind of see. I think it looks brown in the reference image. And then I turned the blades. They're brown dye with the cyan stripes, and then just a little tip there of orange. And good grief, does this thing turn? Oh, by the way, if you get smacked with these things, it sends you flying, I think. If I can get up here. Oh, can we time it? We can't time it. Oh, it almost hit us. Oh, I can't get by now. It's stopping me. But let's go on inside and take a look. So it is very, very empty in here right now. But all we have is a vertical gearbox. Ooh, it is very dark down here. A vertical gearbox is just poking down through here just to cover up the hole that is the flooring. And then the shaft is going all the way up here. Do we have any blocks? Of course I don't have any blocks on me. Why would I? The shaft is basically attached to a vertical gearbox. So that way we can transfer our power down. And then there's a windmill bearing followed by a linear chassis. And then we've just got glued. And remember, if we take the glue and we right click and then we drag, we can confirm that all of these are connected in a group. So what we have up there is from the windmill bearing going all the way out to this large cogwheel that's completely unnecessary. I just wanted it for aesthetical purposes. We've got that large cogwheel. That's all glued together in one piece. And then from the center part, right behind the sprocket, we have a radial bearing. And then from the radial bearing, I basically did a group radial bearing all the way out to the end, which is a willow stair. And then I had to kind of group there's a piece of chain. It's kind of hard to catch it. If I had blocks, I could take you all the way to the top. But there's a piece of chain connected to the willow stair that I had to group as well. And then there's a stair with a chain in the middle section there to kind of give a round feel for that centerpiece. Those are also grouped in. So that way, all 4 of these sides are independently connected to that radial chassis with the super glue. And then from the radial chassis all the way back to the windmill bearing is also connected as a group. So it puts all of it together. It's kind of a mess to get. The sail pieces do not need glue, as we found as we were learning how to make them, which is very nice. But yeah, I think it turned out looking really dang good. So on that note, we have one more thing that I wanted to do today, and that is so we can start setting up a whole bunch of botany plants for, botany hoppers, botany, what am I talking about? Botany pots, there we go. and then have all of our stuff and things start to grow without having to deal with having to come over here and go like that and grab on it. So what we need for this is going to be some iron, because we need to make a hopper. That is not how we spell that. Iron. Now let's grab out our iron, and then we're gonna need a chest. Grab out our chest, and then we're gonna need some terracotta, and then we're gonna need a flower of potto. Bam. And then, oh, we can craft in here. Don't forget, we can craft in here. So a hopper is just like this standard Minecraft stuff and things. And then we're going to pop that in there with a flower pot right there and make another hopper, but this one out of terracotta. And now we have a hopping botany pot. So this is essentially the exact same thing as the regular botany pot over here. And actually, if we click on this, we can pull this over here and put the dirt back in, put the mineral saplings back in, and it's going to put all of our items into here. Why does it sound like there's something in here? Yeah, and it'll start putting all of our items inside here and collecting for us. Or we can add a chest to it, and you can kind of see, let's right-click out of here again. You see, there's the hopper right at the bottom. So we could actually have this go directly into storage. Like, we could probably stick it right here on here and have it just go directly into our storage and just have mad amounts of mineral saplings and every other sapling growing for us. Oh boy, that's gonna be awesome sauce. So we got a lot accomplished. It doesn't look like much, but let's see, what's our create? Oh, that's right, we got to cancel out of this. Kaboom. Yes. Oh, it gave me a hopper. Very, very nice. Oh, look at this. We're almost done with food and farming. All we need is some Neptunium, however we get that, and then just to build these little bit of kitchen stuff and things down here, and then we'll be done with food and farming. Woo-wee. So the goal is we've kind of just been making pieces and parts for mods, right? There's really not been any big projects going on other than the base. But the goal is we want to learn how to do all the mods. And then later on in the other episodes, once we've learned how to do the mods and started gathering up a bunch of resources, and apparently my server is restarting in 5 minutes, then we can start building some really crazy Wabadine projects. So I know it may seem like we're kind of blowing through these quests quite quickly, or not quite quickly, depending on how your viewpoint may be. But look at this. We're almost done with Create. And once we're done with Create, then we can get to making drills and mine the entire universe, or make a flying contraption with actual spinning propellers, or make a house that walks, you know, that sort of thing. Or, you know, have a cannon build stuff for us. It's gonna be epic and awesome. So I really appreciate everyone sticking around, learning how to do mods with me, because I am a noob, and I'm so glad that we're actually discovering these things together, and I hope you're enjoying very much. If so, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, comment, share with the universe, and I will see you guys in the next episode where I blow my trumpet, because my hopper. See you guys later. Ta-ta for now. Bye-bye.